You're listening to Bowl Game Radio with Bruce Binkowski and Mark Neville on San Diego's sports leader, the mighty 1090.
Welcome back, everybody, to our final segment of Bowl Game Radio with Bruce Binkowski and Mark Neville. And a reminder that Bowl Game Radio is brought to you in part by National University, a private nonprofit university with 6 campuses in San Diego County. And MJE Marketing, creative, connected, and always curious. Visit mjemarketing.com.
And we got 2 big bowl games coming up in San Diego this December. The San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl, Tuesday, December the 23rd, Mountain West against a bowl-eligible Naval Academy. They only need one more win for Navy, and they're in. And by the way, don't forget the UT San Diego Family 4-pack. Includes 4 plaza-level tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 sodas, and a game program for just $150. And $1 from each ticket sold goes to Make-A-Wish San Diego. So please order your tickets, support Make-A-Wish, support the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl. That's on the 23rd, a 6:30 kickoff. And you can go to SanDiegoBowlGames.com to order your tickets. Or for the Family 4-pack, call 619-285-5061. 4 days later, the 37th Annual National University Holiday Bowl, 5 o'clock kickoff at the stadium. America's most exciting bowl game, the Pac-12, the Big Ten. Great, spectacular pregame, halftime pageantry for both of our games. SanDiegoBowlGames.com to order your tickets. So if you're a college football fan, San Diego's the place to be this December.
Well, that was a fun show, and that last segment, if you missed it, we were talking with one of the heroes from the 1984 National Championship team, Robbie Bosco, quarterback. Pretty funny, actually, listening to him talk about how they celebrated it, because it's true. They were not able to do it on the field because they didn't know.
It was a different time, but everybody knew it was a big game. And I remember I was the PR guy in those days for the holiday, and we had every major media market. I mean, everybody, Sports Illustrated, the New York Times, the Washington Post, everybody. It was the biggest media turnout in the history of our game from the day one to today. It was that big, and it was an amazing night. It was a close game. We got to have Michigan, Bo Schembechler, the legendary coach for the Wolverines, Lavelle Edwards.
A sweetheart of a guy, right?
He was a sweetheart. Lavelle Edwards bringing the undefeated Cougars. It was just a magical night.
You know what I would encourage people to do is YouTube Robbie Bosco National Championship game or Holiday Bowl. You'll see what it means to be tough.
Well,
he was limping the whole. I mean, it was painful to watch.
Well, they carried him off the field. He couldn't walk off the field, and then when he came back, he limped. In fact, if you look on that YouTube and you see the winning touchdown pass to Kelly Smith, Robbie had to scramble. And he scrambled and hobbled. He was not moving quickly. It was an amazing performance, and he deserved the MVP trophy.
And he deserved to be put into our Hall of Fame, which happened in 1997.
Absolutely.
And then it was fun also to talk with Sarah Bilyeu from San Diego County Credit Union, of course, and then Ted Tollner, our weekly contributor. And this is a big week. This is a rivalry week for many of these games, USC, UCLA, Cal, Stanford. I mean, there's a lot of football to be played. And it's funny, we're sitting here. We're not that far away from our bowl games, and we have no clue who's going to be playing.
And we like to say every game matters, which it does in college football. Every game means something. But this time of year, they really mean something. There's some critical games for both of our bowl games and for bowl games around the country as they move forward into the final few weeks of the football season.
And to have Navy get that 5th win, they just need one more. They got a bye week this week, and then they take on South Alabama, followed by another bowl week, and then they got the big Army game. Right now, dare I say, I'm feeling pretty confident that Navy is going to make it here to San Diego.
Unless they surprise us at South Alabama.
Hopefully I didn't just jinx it.
Yeah, I hope not. I don't follow the who's favored, who's not favored, but I did hear that Navy was only a 3-point favorite, and they won, 35, 40 points? It was a blowout.
Yeah, I was wondering when the last time Georgia Southern has ever seen a triple option like that.
Well,
that probably had something to do with it.
They're sort of an option team themselves, but nothing like Navy. But Coach Tollner mentioned that Keenan Reynolds, the quarterback for Navy, it's so critical. If he's healthy and he's on his game, he is almost unstoppable, and he was last weekend.
Because he was struggling a little bit earlier in the season. He got hurt.
Injuries.
And he missed a couple games. But I think he's peaking at the right time, and I would be fearful if I'm a team that's coming up against the Naval Academy.
So we will find out what happens there with the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl. And on the National University Holiday Bowl side, Who knows? We still think teams will come from the South, and so we still think that Arizona State, Arizona, UCLA, USC are probably the teams in our picture. And out of the Big Ten, probably a Nebraska, an Iowa, a Wisconsin, a Minnesota, or somebody we don't know. So
it's going to be a big game.
Yeah,
I mean, it is going to be a great game. Well, thanks everybody for listening to Bowl Game Radio again this week. We'll talk to you next week. Again on Bowl Game Radio on the San Diego Bowl Game Media Network and the Mighty 1090.